Dan Brown, Toy and Plastic Brick Museum, Blair, Ohio. You're currently standing in the space room in the Toy and Plastic Brick Museum. In here we have different space models, different bus, different items, an actual spaceship that turns around and was used in a Star Trek mini movie. We have a couple of Lego kids in it, of course. If you're going to do anything in this museum, you have to have a Lego theme to it. We have different Bionicles in here, as well as all kinds of Star Wars and Star Trek models.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what's this to the left here? This is an interesting...
This was a docking bay. The original... Lady Liberty with lightsaber was made by Nathan Sawaya, and that was a one-of-a-kind model that he made for a charity auction event, and I was able to win that event, so I ended up with that model.
Very cool.
We have a number of the store displays. The M&M Darth Vader, he's one of my favorite guys in the whole place. I love him.
Yeah, that's a funny mosaic there. You get that? Yeah.
That's an original one, too. So really kind of a unique build theme there, but, because he kind of has a dark... Darth Vader on the left-hand side and the funny guy on the right-hand side. Mm-hmm. So it was definitely a little bit darker than I'm used to seeing Lego be, but it was good. Mm-hmm. All's good.
And then over here, this is just, it looks like you've got a lot of the Star Wars sets, even a lot of the older Star Wars sets along here.
Yeah, and we started doing a lot of things with covers because the kids kept walking off with the minifigures. So slowly but surely, we're actually casing a lot of the different models so that the minifigures can actually be seen and not taken. But, overall, it's kind of like a different contest and things like that, like the R2-D2, the Yoda, and then, of course, different sets. We try and do a lot of different set themes in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you get the Yoda mosaic over there as well.
That was designed by Brian from Brickworks.
Okay, I thought that might have been him. I thought I recognized that as one of his designs.
That was shown at a couple of different shows, and then it ended up with us.
Yeah, very cool. And so down here you got some more of the Star Wars sets, and then kind of on this side it was just mostly Bionicle and some of the Mars mission type themes.
Yeah, we tried to keep each type of set in a general area. A couple of Galadors jumped in for fun, but yeah, in general, we tried to show different things in different areas that make sense. But things change, and making sense isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, and let's see, in this room here, you've got basically covered the windows with the black kind of space looking.
Yeah, we're considering doing that for the entire museum. The sun, as you know, washes out the Lego terribly. So we set up a few rooms where we blocked the windows, and that worked out very well. Also for heating and cooling, it made a big difference. So eventually we're hoping to go geothermal with the whole building. And then when we put the loop in, then we'll turn around and block all the windows off, so we've got an effective heating and cooling system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really cool. It's nice that you got this whole space-themed room here, and it's interesting to look at some of these older sets here that you don't see very often, and from quite a few years ago.
The pod racers and things like you don't see a lot of those anymore. But we try and show new stuff and old stuff and everything in between.
Yeah, very nice. Well, thanks for taking us through the room.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.